scouting out where the rest of Bren Esports are. And that's going to be
taking on that top lane with the Mountain Shocker. So things are going great for the side of Burmese Ghouls.
Maybe. Maybe looking low. Oh, that's the first pick off. Few gets it. And this is some redemption for Bren Esports. Like, they can at least take the purple. And yeah, we are about 5 minutes in.
But they could double this off of a single kill.
Bren Esports, they should look out for the pickoffs that Burmese Ghouls are going for.
Yep, on angles the Burmese Ghouls want to go, and that's Few getting blasted out, but Ace from the back lines getting caught first. That's a trade currently. The mid support for the core and the tank, and now Flapteezy still has the Poisson, gets caught in there by the Dragon Tail, knocks him out, and the fight stays here near the turtle pit. Now Lusty trying to make sure that they all stay put, and Kaltiti trying to take this, and he does it 1-for-1 now. An injector onto one. Rebo going into the back lines. He is going to retreat. RubyDD once more. That's the disengage.
Oh, RubyDD, he needed to target a single person. He
scale for a bit, wait for the proper timing to fight, and Bren Esports are doing it well.
Can they get more, though? Can they push this advantage that they have here? D needs to get out of there. Oh, no, Rebo, he gets caught by the Imperial Justice. Great play coming in for the Burmese Ghouls, and a huge counter item here. Necklace of Durans just to stop the healing coming in from everybody on the side of Bren. And they want to go for another pick onto Lusty. Wrong place, wrong time.
On the bottom lane, there is another kill on Flapteezy, and bodies are going down on the floor just because Burmese Ghouls, they really like these pickoffs.
3 fronts and 3 losses here for Bren Esports so far. Kaltiti looking for revenge. The bloodthirsty prodigy here gets one at least, shutting down RubyDD. Now the fight continues after taking this turret. That's the knocking him up. Gonna go for the black dragon form. This is a full bar of Sha energy, and now Kaltiti dueling with Ace. And there you go. The unstoppable force takes down the core. That's Claude destroyed here, Kid flickering out, and that's D. Finally,
in Esports, they're getting the trades because the last time they met, every fight that Burmese Ghouls wins, it actually has an objective that comes with it. But for this certain game, there is always a trade in terms of 2-for-2, 2-for-1, and Burmese Ghouls, they're not getting the turrets early.
Yep, unstoppable force here, plus the ejector into the back line. Poisson's not gonna save you. RubyDD, an assassin of a Harith, takes down Flap. And now, hold up, Kaltiti looking for some revenge. Kid uses the Imperial Justice to retreat. That's gonna be D going in. Where's the backup? They're looking for it. Kaltiti getting blasted. Oh, that's the Fatal Links onto one. D is still alive. A bar full of Sha, and that's Few destroyed by D, and they get away with it. RubyDD is just having a ball.
They say, hey, he has no options to get out now. We can look for the punish.
That is true. As you can see right now, Burmese Ghouls, they really like to go for these kinds of plays. Just stay in the brush, try to get the ejector close to Kid. Kid sets up the Imperial Justice, and that is a 1-for-1, and that's what happened right here.
Same old story, the same old story. Lusty walks into a death bush, and now Flapteezy trying to save the day. Son, it's too late. The ejector, but it's going to be a non-starter. Real quick, item check. Kid just bought a glowing one. That should lead to more kills, but right now, that's the Mountain Shocker starting it off. As we just said, Few gets taken down. RubyDD though, 2-for-1. The current trade here, the numbers are going well for Bren Esports. Kid and RubyDD for Few.
That was a great fight for Bren Esports. Burmese Ghouls, they thought that they caught that brush and it paid off for them.
Yeah, and I mean, even RubyDD, he dropped down the Salmon Force to make something happen, but now the Burmese Ghouls looking to turn this fight on top of them to make sure they don't get the Lord, maybe in the back line, but he goes down almost straight away. Flapteezy making sure he's zoning out Ace. They have a double kill coming in for Kaltiti, making it look real nice and smooth as the comeback mechanic is here, down 4K, now evening up the score to at least 1K differential and taking the lead.
Oh no, the fight continues. Kid forced to retreat. Zaman forced it in by RubyDD, but the damage has been done. Words have been said.
Difficult position to get, especially when it was about 7 to 6 minutes into the game. Now things have changed and they're looking to force it harder.
Yep, they're pushing this mid lane turret. Mission accomplished for Bren Esports. RubyDD takes a few hits from Lord. The swing of the axe chunking him off to about half health. and there's another push up top. Wow, how the tables have turned. Burmese Ghouls now feel the pressure from Bren Esports.
And look at this, all turrets, all outer turrets for the side of Burmese Ghouls are going down, and for the first time in forever, I'm seeing Burmese Ghouls defend their own turrets.
I mean, don't hold your breath for too long here. This is going to be the Lord power play. Bren going to force the situation here. D trying to disengage the entire team to allow time and buy space for RubyDD to drop the Salmon Force. And Bren Esports, they call it. They see what's going on. No, I will not let you choose this fight. And maybe he's not done with it yet. The Unstoppable Force is going to get punished with the Circle Eagle as the rest of Bren Esports push him back into the Toys Poissons as a recommendation.
Divine Crystal and Divine Glaive and Holy Crystal, not Divine Crystal, goes up for the mages here on the side of Bren Esports.
Oh, D with that Black Dragon form, and we're looking for a big engage here. That's going to be the... the Blazing Duet takes down the kid with Few, putting in the last touch. Now D here, caught in no man's land. You are the odd one.
Things on Carl TZ. He might just tank some of the damage.
Oh,
here.
The fight has already started from the back lines. Ejector on the flap easy. He pops the Poissons, and that's D taking quite a few hits from that. Mountain Shocker gonna be an incentive for Bren Esports to back out. That's gonna be from the back lines, baby. Getting chonked. Oh, this is going to be the pit helping Bren Esports out. That's a double for Bren. Make it a triple. It's one for each of the TZs. And right now, they are primed for the second Lord take. Mind you, this is Luminous.
Oh no, this was a very poor choice for the Burmese Ghouls to actually initiate on that fight. They said, hey, maybe we can go back in. The Toys Poissons has been wasted, and D, he's got a little bit of health. He has max on his passive, so he could heal back.
They can just say where the fight happens, and they can force him, and right now, that's what's happening here. Mountain Shocker to try and clear the waves, but it's too little too late. Lord already whacks away at that inhibitor turret. Ace at less than half health. That's going to be the push on bottom lane as well. Now only mid stands. Let's see how Burmese Ghouls will deal with the second Lord of the game. There's a fight on all fronts here, and I'm waiting to see who's going to make the first move.
Oh, thankfully they were able to kill the Lord before it actually charged in towards that inhibitor down on mid side. That would have been a huge blow.
The Rebo is just turning on that Blood Ode. He's never turning it off. He has the purple buff on under his belt. Now, Carl TZ, they have all the time in the world to just end this, just because Burmese Ghouls, they're not getting their buffs anymore.
Yeah, this is the choke right here.
I mean, yes, you're saying it's a choke, but it's only 8K. They're only 8K behind. Burmese Ghouls, if they win one fight, they're even. And if they win that fight, the goal lead isn't going to matter at all once it hits that 53K mark.
But then again,
it's going to be here. And this orange buff, it's way to a point. Legs pulls in two from the Burmese Ghouls, and the Mountain Shocker does come out. But maybe he's trying to zone out the rest. And Flaptizi, he doesn't mind taking that damage as he goes on forward. But RubyDD is going to be the next on the chopping block. He tries to dodge it around with his Salmon Force, but it ain't gonna be enough as maybe pulls backwards again. He can't do too much. He turns around with the Imperial Justice. Ace tries to go in and get the killing spree. He's got it down. Now it's a 1v3. He dodges right in between swooping and sliding, but Rebo finally joins the fight. This is looking pretty bad for the Burmese Ghouls, especially on game one. And Bren, they call it off, take their wins, and now they need to end this right here, right now.
And this is going to be Few trying to do as much damage as possible. Maybe here, gets gone out. Ace gets gone out as well. And look at this, the burst out won't be there, but that is not going to be the main objective as the base of Burmese Ghouls go down.
That's game one taken here by Bren Esports. Chalk one up to the Filipinos.